Hi guys, TV series and film collector here. Before we start, I'm just going to shut the door quickly. Forgot to, sorry about that. Weird start to my YouTube career. Anyway, I'm here. I'm not exactly young. I'm young for a collector. I am 12, nearly 12. My birthday's coming up really soon. It's 11 days, December 10th today, it's 21st. Cannot wait. If any of you say happy birthday to me, it's really appreciated as always. You know. Yeah, I'll collect TV series and films. And that sort of stuff. 1 second. I just saw my poster. It's hanging off by a thread. I just pushed it back up. But this is a new thing I'm going to do every Sunday called What I've Watched this week. And I have a little book of reviews, so I remember basic stuff. Okay, so lately, the other day I watched It's a Wonderful Life. It's a great Christmas film. I really enjoyed it. It's good for not a Christmas film. If you're looking for a Christmas film to watch, I would go for that. But if you're looking for just a film to watch, I'll pick it up. So yes, I gave it. Basically, it's a classic. You know, everyone talks about it. That's why I wanted to see it. And it was on film 4 the other day, so I thought, what the heck, I'll tape it. No, I'm that. If I like it, I like it. It's a long film. I think it's about 2.5 hours, 2 hours. A long film. It definitely lives up to the hype. You know, sort of George Bailey, a small town person, like he's considering committing suicide, which was a little bit of a grim start to a film, but it was good. It's sort of good start. And this angel's telling another angel his whole life, showing him from when he was like 10 years old till he's like 40, and he's with the woman of his dreams, got a nice family, and he sort of goes on a down with her. And it starts to become a bit of a shame, those kids and his family, and it's a shame. And he goes to jump into a bridge, and an angel comes, and he jumps in, so he goes and saves him, so he doesn't do it. In the end, it works out well. There is spoilers in this review. Sorry about that. So that's spoilers. I'm really sorry if any of you want to see It's Wonderful Life. I sort of ruined it, but just mute it for a second. I'll do this when I'm done. Okay. It's a nice ending, you know. He goes, oh yeah, he imagines, he wishes like he was never born, and he grants his wish, which has in every TV show and film, and some Christmas films do that. And it's really good. You know. So I'm just looking at my hand, because I was showing for the guy, because my dad got back. I just peeled the skin off because it was really hard to pull, which really hurt. It's a really good film though. It's rated, was it a year? Yes, a year. It's a very old film. It's 67 years old. It's from 1960. It's from 1947. Very old film, but it's a really good film. If you see it cheap, I'll definitely get it. I'll pay a tenner for it. You know, it's actually really good. I'll give that film an 8 out of 10. Okay, next we have The Hunger Games. I've heard a lot about it. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Wasn't too sure about the idea, really, but I actually really enjoyed it. It was brilliant. 10 out of 10. Really good. It's 5 years old. And actually, this film was incredible. I loved every minute, you know. Every year, 2 people are chosen from a camp to sort of fight in a battle to the death. And these 2 people are chosen, and they have to go to a city, and they're fighting pretty much for rich people's entertainment, really. And she hides out in the forest with this other guy, and a few of them form a team. And the girl's hiding in the tree, the main girl. Spoilers. The whole vid. And there's a little girl on the other team. She's like 9 years old. She's having to fight to the death with teenagers and that. And there's a massive sort of wasp nest, but deadlier. And she chops the tree down, but they kill you onto like a group of 4 who destroys them. It's mad. She's with this little girl for a bit, and then she dies. She gets the person who killed who killed her, but it's a shame. It's a really good film. It's in my top 10 films, I think, of all time. Yeah. What else is in my top 10? One vid. My favourite film. My favourite film of all time is Raging Bull. Yeah. Goodbye, Esther. Just out there for a bit. You can come in soon. Sorry.
I love you.
Okay. I'm just filming.
Can I come in?
Oh, fine, just come in. Sorry about that. My little sister's been a pain, as usual. What's new? Stop. So I'm trying to do this, please. Yeah, you be quiet. Sit down on my bed. Okay. Raging Bull's my favourite film of all time. I really like that. It's a great film, great acting, great story. Hunger Games was really good. 10 out of 10. Watch it. Next we have The Hole. I couldn't believe that. It's a scary comedy horror apparently. It's written by director Gremlins, not Spielberg, the other guy. Not Spielberg, I would have watched it ages ago. If you don't know, Spielberg's my favourite director of all time. And what did I just say if you don't know? I've only just started, of course you don't know. But I watched this pretty cool thing this morning called Greatest Films of the 80s. It's counting down the top 40, there were some real good films. But no Terminator. What? And no The Shining. How is that possible? I have no idea why I went on there. Really don't. Somehow they fit some of their naff films, like Pretty in Pink. It's a good film. I've seen it. Nothing special though. Yeah. Anyway, The Hole. We're getting off subject. I do this a lot. The Hole, really flipping creepy. Well, it didn't scare me. I'm really not scared of any films. I'm really not. Is it going to go out?
No, thank you.
I know, but I'm talking about this film.
I really want to.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
Please, Jenna.
No. I'm talking about a film that you can't talk about. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry about this. It hasn't been a very good first video. Because this film's I'm about to talk about, it's dark. It's dark and grim. I really enjoyed this film, but it was very grim. A new family moves into this house, and there's a hole in the basement. It's got loads of padlocks on it. It's sort of padlocked to death. And they managed to get it out. There is no bottom. So they put like a cooker over it because it's creepy. Sort of. They put a cooker over it that was in the basement, and they're hammering nails into it. But something keeps moving it. There's a lot of creepy stuff happening. A toy clown who tries to kill this little 7-year-old boy. And oh yeah, there's this neighbour who's a teen, like the older boy in it, and there's this little girl who keeps haunting the older girl, and she comes out of the hole with black eyes and black blood pouring from her right eye, saying, "I don't want to die." Insane. Then it turns out the little girl died a while ago, and the older girl couldn't save her after that's done. Then it's the older boy fighting his dad, who used to beat him, and his little brother. And his little brother gets captured by like the tall clown, and he pulls him down the hole. So his big brother has to go and rescue him. It's basically what they're all frightened of. You know, their worst nightmares, pretty much, trying to get him. Get pulled down the hole. So his older brother goes in to save him and ends up fighting his dad and winning. It's a good fight. It's a pretty good fight. It's a weird ending, but I know it sounds really weird, but it's a really good film. It's 2.5 years old. I'll give The Hole 7 out of 10. It's rated a 12, and so is The Hunger Games. Should have been a 15. If you're scared of creepy stuff, don't watch it. If you're scared of clowns or dead people, don't watch it. The next one, which I saw at the cinema with my dad recently, is Interstellar. Really great film. Absolute masterpiece. It's number 4 in my top 5 films all time. Top 10, whatever you want to say. Really good. One second, guys. I'm sorry about that, pardon me. Really good film. I'm watching The Burbs right now, by the way. See? Oh, how long are we into this film? 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. Get this going. Okay. Let me get this going. My TV's 28 inches, by the way, if you're wondering. It's good TV. Got it for free from my uncle. Interstellar. Great film. Just great. If I go into this, I mean, that's how much I wrote about it. If I go into this, I'm not going to stop. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a separate film review for this soon. Okay? I'll skip that. Okay, next I'm going to review Big. Tom Hanks, one of his younger films. 88 it was made. As a child wishes he could be big. And the next day he wakes up and he's Tom Hanks. And he's he's like a kid, but he's taller than that and looks like an adult, which he sort of is. And he meets this woman, he falls in love with her, but at the end he goes back to when he was younger. You know, Corey Feldman, not Corey Feldman, what am I on about? The kid from Terminator 2 is in it at the beginning. Or the ones at Terminator 2 at the beginning, hanging out with his mate. Yeah, they're in it. It's really cool film actually. I gave it an 8 out of 10. It's a really great film, really great film. I'll definitely advise you to watch it. It's really enjoyable. There's the arcade bit where there's like a toy piano at the store sort of, but it's on the floor and you sort of like tread on it and it plays notes and they're playing this song. He plays this song with this guy. That's a really cool scene. I'll watch it just for that scene, but it's a really good film. I'd really advise you to check it out. You can get it about £2. You know, I taped it on film 4 because my parents, we've got Sky downstairs. So yeah, great film. I would watch it definitely. If you like Tom Hanks and you got to see it, you know, I really like Forrest Gump. That's in my top 10 films of all time. I really enjoyed that. If you haven't seen Forrest Gump, you really should check it out. Next film we'll talk about is Time Machine. Yes, good film. A very good film, classic actually, 54 years old. Basically an inventor, he makes this time machine and he shows it to all his friends, but they just think it's loads of rubbish. It's teeny at first, like that big. And then he sort of grows and he goes out to the back, or once his mate's left and that, and tries it out, and he goes to 1917 to visit his best friend, and he died in the war, and it's his son. And then he goes back to 1940, and there's a war going on, and he's about to get hit with bombs. And all of a sudden, this lava comes to him, but he manages to switch in time, and he gets like 8032. And there's people called Eli instead of humans, and they're really weird, and they don't have books or anything. They're pretty much turned to dust when you touch them. And he meets this girl called Weena. Great name, great name, really funny. Not really funny. I'm not mature. Weena and I'm thinking that bit in Friends when Rachel calls that Dr. Weena and she goes, Weena. And sorry, going off subject again. No wonder this vid takes so damn long. And these animals called Morlocks and they're afraid of the light. And basically he has to go fight them all. It's a really cool fight at the end. It's a good fight. I'll give it 8 out of 10. It's PG, 1960. Good family film, really. It's a good sci-fi film. If you like sci-fi, and watch it. Next we have one everybody loves. Probably the new most popular Disney film. You know what it is, Frozen. I was very reluctant to see it because everyone was so hyper on it. I was thinking Let It Go. Don't get me wrong, I still hate the song. Comment what you want. I really just don't like it. Probably because I've been brainwashed of it and my little sister's singing it all the time, watching it all the time, every advert, all the time. It's annoying. Well, I gave it 9 out of 10 though. It's a PG. Best Disney film of all time, I think. That was 2013. Basically, great storyline. A girl like has ice powers and nearly kills her sister by accident. with it, and then it goes like 3 years later, and she has to sort of stay away from everybody in a room. And her parents die years later, but she can only be in a room wearing gloves. But she comes out, becomes queen, and her sister proposed to, like on the first day she met this person, she says yes, and this is Prince. And later on she dies, and she needs true love kiss, and it turns out he just did it so he could like sort of be a king as she dies, which is really bad. But at the end, look, she tries to find her sister, betrays her, and she dies, but Elsa saves her and gets rid of the eternal winter. Yeah, but she puts this thing over this snowman, Olaf, like this little sunny or rain cloud sort of, so he'll be okay in the summer. So yeah, it's a good film. It's a really good film. Next film I watched is Coogan's Bluff, the first Clint Eastwood film I've ever watched. Good. 7 out of 10. It's 1968. It's rated 19. Should not be. It should be 12. Good film. Arizona cop goes to New York to try to catch a criminal. There's 2 really cool fights. Bar fight, which lasts for about 3 minutes, and a motorcycle race, which lasts for about 3 minutes, and they capture him and he becomes a licensed police officer in New York. It should be a 12, I think. The brilliant acting by Clint Eastwood makes this thing a 7 out of 10 for me. Yeah, good film. Good. If it's on TV, which it was for me, just tape it. You might enjoy it, you might not. Next film, Beetlejuice. Where is he? That was a thick joke. It's a good film. If you've seen the film, you know what I meant. Like, he calls his name 3 times, he'll help. This family die, and a new family moves in. They're not very nice. They try to scare them out because they're ghosts, because they sort of died. Try to do loads of tricks and that, and they need Beetlejuice's help, and he helps them. It's really funny. He sort of betrays them at the end. It's a really good film. Watch it if you haven't seen it. It's a 8 out of 10. I won't give it a 9, which is what I said. It's from 1988. It is. It's 15. Yeah, I suppose it should be. Some of the bits where I sort of pull out their eyes and that, it's a bit creepy. Some people is. Next film. I'm trying to think of ones I've been watching. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Really good film, 7 out of 10. Not very Christmassy for a Christmas film, very dark. It's Tim Burton, so you got to expect it really. You know, it's just dark films like Beetlejuice, Batman Returns, Edward Scissorhands. A bit dark, I think. Sweeney Todd remake. That looks bad. I'm not allowed to see that. Doesn't look very nice anyway. I was looking on eBay at movie replicas, and one of them like a cutthroat razor. Great. That's a good replica you want in your house, especially if you got babies. Go on eBay. Stupid thing. Good film, not meant for Christmas. It is good. It's a musical, there's a lot of songs. Good film. I'd advise you to watch it. And Planes, Trains and Automobiles, next one. Good film, 7 out of 10 for me. It's a really good film, so, you know. Steve Martin and John Candy, you know, Uncle Buck, Father Broad, Chief for a Dozen. Good films there, you know. Home Alone 2 is in at one point as well. For about 10 minutes, pretty cool. Basically, these people trying to get home for Thanksgiving, and they can't get home. Loads of stuff happens to them on the way. It's all locked together the whole time, and at the end you find out he's homeless, which is a real shame. But he sort of invites him home, which is nice. The film is a 15, which it shouldn't be, but there's one scene where Steve Martin's going mad, and he says the F word like 18 times at the first one. He's always usually really clean, but if it's fast forward the bit, if you don't know how to swear or something, just fast forward the bit when he walks to the clerk at the ticket desk. That's all there, because he keeps saying it every other word. It's funny, but it's just ridiculous. And the last film, which is the best one I watched out of all these, is For any more I've missed out, no, is Blade Runner. Blade Runner. What can I say about this film? Really good film. Really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Blade Runner's a great film. I'll just put my thing back. It's number 3 in my top 5 films all time. How long are we in this film? Oh my gosh. Yeah, number 3. Really good film. I'll show you a little bit of my room while I'm talking. It's a really good film. Really enjoyed it. Basically, it's got a Blade Runner, and he's got to catch his criminals, who I think are robots. And he's done a pretty cool mission, sort of, and it's just got loads of action all the way. It's like it takes about half an hour to get going, but when it gets going, it gets really good. You know, if you're a little bit bored in the first half an hour, then you know, it's actually a really good film. Support Liverpool. It's actually a really good film, you know. Definitely watch it. 10 out of 10. I've got loads of shells and rocks and stuff in my collection. Put them back in the straight line. This is my shelf. I've got a few things there. Some tracks to give out. Christian. Lord of the Rings. Ring. Put it on. It's got the Elvish engraving on it, which is cool for any nerds. Let's chalk it off. Hello. By the way, I have a few shout outs to give to FK Vlogs. If you have not subscribed, check the channel out, and to Razman's Reality. Really cool channel, just great vids. Nice guy as well, I've talked to him on Facebook quite a bit. And outside of my Big Bang Theory costume card, a little piece of costume. Bible, some stuff. Loads of coins, a collector of everything. Some DVD sleeves. The good dog, get them on eBay. Popcorn box, with my cinematic for Frozen. And my TV series collection, they're big. By the end of the year, it's going to look really epic. With a lot of posters, burbs, my camera was just on the floor, Loads more, got Blade Runner, Gremlins, box sets and stuff. Anyway guys, this has been my first video. Please subscribe. It's my birthday soon, and Christmas, right next to each other, so you can subscribe any time of the year. Now would be the time really, because I'm going to be watching a lot of films, a lot of TV shows, which I'll be reviewing. I'm going to be reviewing a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be watching a lot of stuff. There's going to be 7 unboxings. There's going to be loads of unboxings and stuff, guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. See you later. Bye.